Hello, my name is Ed Nodland, and this is a series of videos that describe the activities of Team 2 relating to the Housing the Next 1 Million. You can get a hold of me by clicking this link on the HN1M.org website. What I'm going to go over today is the ArcGIS dataset. This is a great tool. I am not a GIS expert at all, so I'm going to stumble my way through here. When you click that link and it loads, it'll come up with a couple of errors because there are some data overlays that are just not loading properly. I'd also like to add this was put together by Trevor Stine, and I'm going to get his information and contact information onto the website. When it comes up, if you click on the Content tab, that will show all the overlays. And I think if you go into the About tab, there's a place where you can also find Trevor. Now in here I have a map of the San Diego area. I can zoom in and zoom out. And if you want to change your base map, you can go to Imagery, Streets, US Topo Maps. I'm not sure which base map this is right here. Now, the real value comes into this in that I can add let's see here. I want something with, let's just add public housing development. So I'll put a check mark on here, and I can see 3 public housing developments. I want to find something on, let's just identify all the public schools. Okay, so there's the red dots is all the public schools. I want to get the transit routes. I'll throw that on there. And it just takes a second to load that. So here's the major transit routes. Now if something is grayed out, that's because I'm at a resolution that's too high or too low for how that data set is set up. Okay, right there you can see the bus routes, the bus stops come into play now. So let's go up into District 4 here. I can see the schools, and now let's throw down the bus stops on top of that. So now we have all the bus stops. There's over 100 different layers that can be laid onto this. Now once I have a layer like bus stops, I can go in here. And it's changing the style. Let's see here, zoom. I can adjust the transparency level. Is that doing it? Okay, there we go. So you see how the bus stop symbols can be lighter so they don't interfere with other objects that you have showing here. I can zoom to an area. There's also a filter. I've been through this, but it's been a couple of weeks. Display feature in the layer that matches the following expression address is. Yeah, I'm not going to try to explain that right now. I can get data out in a tabular form. So this would be, what did I just click, bike lockers? I thought I was on bus stop. Maybe I clicked bike lockers. Let's go back to bus stops. Okay, there's bus stops. So here's a list of all the bus stops. I don't know if this is the entire region or just a region that I'm focused on. It looks like it's entire region because I'm seeing. So what this is getting me is the data set, the entire data set that's in this. And as you notice, you can, I don't know how, oh, there's bike lockers. So yeah, you can use this for personal. If you're going to go someplace, need to know where a bike locker is, now you have access to that list. Sensitive habitat areas, U.S. population densities. Let me zoom in here, zoom out, and see if I can get some of these to go black. Yeah, I got to get to the right zoom level to bring these in. So I'm going to leave it at that for right now. You can get started on this. Ask around again for somebody that knows GIS, get them onto your team. And if you need resources and help on that, again, contact me or Phil, and we will see that, here it is, and we'll see that we can get some support to your team on this.